Okay, so the Spelunky 2 item tier list. We're going to start out simple here. This is the tutorial key, and I'm going to put it at very useful because it looks cool. Oh, by the way, before I start, I just wanted to say that some of the items I put in here are not actual items from the journal. They're just sort of, I put all of the items from the journal, but I put also a couple extra items that are not in the journal because I thought they would be fun and interesting. Alright, here is the journal itself, which is useful. We got a boomerang. You know, it is pretty good, but most of the time in this game, you're either carrying a bow or something else. In the Cosmic Ocean, especially, the boomerang can, like, it can be helpful, but if you throw it and it bounces off something, it can go in the loop. So, you know, it's okay. Compass. I'm going to put that in useful because it's amazing on speed runs, and it's just useful for everyday casual runs. So I'll put it in useful. That's fine. Let's see. Telepack. I can't think of a reason why you would want the telepack except for in all shortcuts plus Tiamat runs. That's like the only time it's useful. But that's a very niche part of the game, so I'm going to put it in useless. I don't like it. Doesn't help you. Or it screws you over more than it helps you. Okay, rope pile, useful. Ankh. I'm going to say amazing, because it gives you an extra life. In this game, you can actually skip dying out, or you can actually skip using the Ankh, but you can continue the chain, which is very unique. At least if you go tide pool. Okay, parachute. It's whatever. Machete. So I actually do like the machete in the Cosmic Ocean. However, on normal runs, you're usually carrying the bow or a shotgun or something better. So I'm going to put it in just useful. I think most items are just going to go in useful. Okay, the bag. That's very useful. I guess I only put one of the bag variations, but there's a bag you get from the gift shop, which gives you 12 bombs and ropes. And then there's one that you get from the Sun Challenge that gives you 24 bombs and ropes. Hover pack. It's like the cape, except worse in every way. And I think that's all I have to say about that. Okay, torch. It can be useful. Hedge it. I'm going to put the hedge it in useful just because it's one of the chain items. It does give you more visibility in dark levels. Eggplant. That's sort of a useful item. Spring boots, I'm going to put in very useful. I love the spring boots in this game. Crossbow, I'm going to put useless because, man, getting ricocheted from the crossbow arrow, very frustrating. And it often results in death because of the one-hit kills in this game. Okay, lamp. Actual trash. Tablet. Again, I'm going to put it in useful because it's one of the chain items. Ball and chain. Useless. I mean, you can break blocks with it, but you can't really do score runs with it because of how fast the ghosts are in this game. Alright, bomb bag. Useful. Bomb box. Very useful. Turkey. Useful. Jelly. Useful. Jellyfish, or the jelly from the eggplant world. Very useful. I think so the turkey gives you 1. Jelly gives you 6. This gives you 10, I think. Hey, Bringus. Thanks for the bits. Nope, lamp is staying there. Okay, wooden shield. Actual trash. It breaks on its own. I don't think I've ever actually used a wooden shield, except to, like, throw it immediately. Metal shield. I'll put in meh because it crushes gold, which sometimes you want, I guess. If you crush a crate with it and it has bombs in it, you instantly blow up. It's just hard to use. It's kind of finicky as well because it doesn't reflect everything. True crown. I'm going to put in useful. It is like amazing if, I don't know, I don't like the item because of how the teleport works or because of how the timing works, but it does give you infinite bombs if you can keep track of the timer. You look at the timer a bunch. Pitcher's mitt. There's a lot of items, by the way, so I'm going kind of quick at the beginning. Pitcher's mitt. I'm going to say useful. You know, it's good if you have paste. I always take it if you have paste. Power pack. I'm going to put the power pack in meh, just because it's a backpack. Yeah, it's helpful in some areas. I wish it worked on more items like the boomerang or the eggplant crown. It can screw you over with Waddler. The big bombs, you have to remember, go through the layers and then they anger Waddler. Hey, Kanish. You accidentally put the lamp in trash when it should be in amazing. Bringus says the lamp is better than the torch and you know it. Okay. Thank you for the support. Clone gun. Again, this is like an insane item. It gives you, what, 72 extra bombs and ropes from the Sun Challenge if you clone all 3 bags, which is huge for the Cosmic Ocean. The bow and the arrow, I'm going to put in useful again. Oh, you know what? OBS sort of dropped out. Let me fix that really quick. There we go. Okay. Bow and arrow. I'm putting like most of the chain items in useful just because, you know, that's the way you get to the Sunken City. That's the way you get to the Cosmic Ocean. That's how it is. Okay, clover is... I'm going to put the clover in useful as well. I think most items are going to go in useful. Because they're not amazing, they're not horrible. I'm going to switch up some items as well once I go over the entire list. Cape. I'm going to put the cape in useful, and then Vlad's cape. Actually, I think the cape in this game, because of the Cosmic Ocean and because of the looping mechanic, I'm putting in very useful. Vlad's cape, definitely putting in amazing. Shotgun. You know, I really like the shotgun spread in this game. In the first game, it was kind of weird. You couldn't really rely on it. Sometimes if you shoot things in the first game, I don't know, the floor takes all of it. Like, the bullets will just go straight down or straight up. This game, really like how the bullets work and how you can shoot enemies when you're on the same tile. Okay, crown. Again, useful. It gives you half off of the stores. That being said, stores spawns in this game are not too common because of special levels and designated levels for certain level feelings in special areas. If that made any sense. The dice, I don't know why I put the dice in here, but I'll put it in very useful. Eggplant crown. Very useful. Well, the eggplant crown itself isn't amazing because, I don't know. I'll put it in useful. It's good. It's good. I'll put it there. Elixir. Oh, man. I mean, there's no point in having the elixir before dying in the City of Gold. It's sad, but it's true. Like, if you're doing the chain anyway, you're going to be dying the level after you get the elixir. So I have to put it there. I wish I didn't. Freeze Ray. I mean, it's good. Brain freeze percent. That's about all you use it for. Ghost Jar. I don't know why I put this in here either. You know what? Because of how score runs have been going, I'm going to put the Ghost Jar in actual trash because the Ghost Jar spawning in Shopkeeper Outpost is so frustrating. I hate it. Let me get some more water really quick. Okay, paste. Amazing. That being said, paste is a lot harder to get in this game. I don't think there's ever a situation where I don't get paste. Unless I'm doing low percent, but that... Yeah, I'm not gonna factor that into this. Because, yeah, I think paste is amazing in this game. Climbing gloves, I'll put in very useful. You don't get them for most speedruns, but they are vastly improved from the old game. I love them. Okay, gold pot. I don't know why I put this in here either. Again, I put random things in here besides the normal items in the journal. But gold pot, yeah, there's no backside or downside to it, so I'm going to put it in very useful. The broken Excalibur, I'll put in meh, because it does do 5 damage, but you have to clone the Excalibur, so you waste a gold. You know what? I'm going to put that in useless, because you have to waste one of your clone gun shots. So yeah, I think that's useless. Hey Shindig, can't wait to see where Mr. Rogers' sweaters fall. Sweater. What is the first item on very useful? This is the key to the tutorial. Okay, jetpack. Man. For Cosmic Ocean runs, even for normal runs, your jetpack exploding is just so frustrating. I can't put it in meh though. I'm gonna have to put it in useful because it does give you almost in unlimited mobility. Not unlimited, but you know, the most mobility out of any other item in the game. However, because of the way fire and explosions work in this game, I can't in good conscience put it any higher than useful. Okay, spike boots. Again, very useful. You get them consistently in this game, which is cool, in the ice caves. So that's a really cool part or feature of this game. Camera, also putting in very useful. It one-shots the small fish, the tadpoles, egg sacs, maggots, orange frogs, bats, vampires, Vlad, Zhang Shis, assassins. I mean, it's great in this game. It triggers snap traps, arrow traps. Amazing. Okay, golden idol. I'm gonna put it in useful because I mean there's no downside to it other than it just being hard to get. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, the monkey. So the golden monkey in this game is even harder to keep alive, and it's probably not worth it. Even more so in this game than the last one. So I'm gonna factor that into my ranking of the golden idol. Okay, Kapala. Even more so in this game than the last. The Kapala is like super necessary, especially if you have Vlad's cape combo with it. In the Cosmic Ocean, it's almost always necessary, unless you're doing a cursed run. You're crazy, but still, Kapala, amazing. I don't think anyone has any qualms with that. Plasma cannon. Also amazing. In this game, you get it after the City of Gold, which is kind of weird. Most of the time. You can get it in the gift shop, though. Okay, Matic. You know, I would put the Matic in very useful. You know, I'm going to put it in very useful. There's no downsides to it, but typically you're holding the bow if you want to go to the Cosmic Ocean. Or if you have Shopkeeper's Angry, you're usually holding the shotgun. Yeah, it's a good item. Okay, Present Box. I will also put that in very useful. Let me fix my OBS again. I'm also going to put the Present Box in very useful. It can have some amazing items in it, especially if you go to the gift shop in both 1.4 and the Eggplant World. It can also have a plasma cannon in shops, in normal shops even. Skeleton Key. I'm going to put it in actual trash. It is useful for a couple... I'm going to put it in useless because it's useful for a couple situations. However, when you get it from an altar, it's always frustrating. Almost always, because you want something else. You want mobility, you want spike boots, you want specs, you know. I don't think you're ever looking for Skeleton Key from the altar. Okay, Scepter. I'm also going to put that in useful. One of the chain items. It's good if you know how to use it. Alien Compass, I'm going to put that in very useful. The only reason why I'm not putting it in amazing is because you do have to go to the temple for it, which sort of makes it less desirable over the clone gun. And keeping your Ankh, you know, if you don't do the 6-4 skip. Vex, very useful. In this game, they do more than just brighten up dark areas. They actually protect you from ink from the octopus. They also show you what's in the crust, of course. Okay, Excalibur. I don't know why I didn't put this with the normal or the broken one, but yeah, I'm going to put this in useful as well. It's one of the chain items. Teleporter. I'm putting that in just useful. It's good for speedruns. Very niche situations in not speedruns. You can actually use it to get into the Eggplant Child's room from like a vault if you get lucky. You can also skip Olmec if you can teleport into Waddler's room and get the Ankh. Or teleport from Waddler's room. Okay, Tusk Idol. I'm going to put that in meh, just because of the score run I had. No, I'll put it in useful. It's good. 40k. Ujet Eye. Again, part of the chain. I'll put it there. And the web gun, actual trash. You know, there were situations in the first game where the web gun was good because of how the webs work. You could jump up and you could climb things. In this game, I never see it useful. I never see it in situations where I would take the web gun over anything else, pretty much, unless it's like a meme run. Okay, now we get on to the, hold on. Give me a second here. Okay, that's better. Now we go on to the overpowered stuff. So the blue shell from Mario Kart, kind of broken. I know it's there because it's like a family game, and you know, if you're in last place, you want the ability to go into first place, right? Or you want the ability to catch up, and plus, if there's someone in first place by like half a lap, you want to slow them down, but sort of ruins the competitiveness sometimes. Okay, definitely the Infinity Gauntlet. I mean, one of them lets you reverse time, one of them lets you control souls, one of them lets you vaporize people, and if you have all 5, you can do pretty much anything. Pretty much the most overpowered item in all of fiction. Mr. Saturn from the Super Smash Bros. Series. Well, I guess he's from the Earthbound series. But I know him from Super Smash. I'm going to put him in very useful. Okay, Pokeball. Pokeballs somehow have the ability to sort of absorb Pokemon. Excuse me. They have the ability to absorb Pokemon without crushing them. Which is pretty useful. If you could do that with pets, you know, when they're being annoying, just like go in the Pokeball. Don't have to deal with them, and then they can just sleep in there. Hey, Trekos. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate the support. Okay, the one true ring. Now, beyond the ability to go invisible, I think in the lore, it gives you power to control the other rings, or to control the people who hold the other rings, right? There are a lot of downsides. It makes you greedy, makes you malevolent. I'm going to put it in useful because of the downsides. It also, Sauron sort of follows you, and it wants to get back to Sauron, right? So it lets him see you, I guess, right? I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen the movies. Anyway, there's a lot of downsides to it. I'm going to put it in useful. Okay, the Death Note. I also think this is overpowered. You can just write anyone's name in it, and they die. I guess there are some downsides to that as well. You start seeing the gods of the dead, the Shinigamis. I'm trying to think, is there any other downside? I guess you can see there's like this trade you can do, at least in the anime, where if you half your lifespan, you can see when other people are going to die. You can see other people's names in their death dates, but you don't have to do that trade. Alright, and then the most overpowered item of all time, Bob the Builder's hammer. Doesn't matter what it is, he can fix it. Even if it doesn't make sense to use a hammer on it, he has the ability to fix anything. And I think that is pretty cool. Very wholesome. Alright, that's the tier list.
Baba Booey.
Thanks, everyone.